Warning, this video is a spoiler. If you do not want to watch this video due to the fact that it is a spoiler, please click on any of the videos on the right side of your screen or search any video you want to watch above in the empty space. Hope you enjoyed this video and have a blessed day. What is up, guys? This is the one and only As13000, and I'm just here making a quick video giving away the Smackdown spoilers. And I'm getting my information, my source, whatever, from WrestlingInc.com. I always get my information from that. If I don't get it from WrestlingSource.com, it's either Bleacher Report or some other website. But according to WrestlingInc.com, Vicky Guerrero kicks off Smackdown with a recap of her and Alberto Del Rio from Raw. She says Big Show needed to be fired a long time ago. She says his house is already for sale. Del Rio interrupts and wants the match against John Cena at Hell in a Cell to be cancelled. Del Rio kisses Vicky on the lips. She later wanted him to kiss her rear end. Damien Sandow interrupts and Vicky makes Sandow versus Del Rio for tonight on SmackDown. Del Rio lays out Sandow with the mic and later attacks him. That cheap Alberto Del Rio, he's been very aggressive lately. And later of the video, hopefully you'll find out who wins that main event. Well, not main event, but we'll see later in the video. The first match was Curtis Axel versus R-Truth for the Intercontinental Championship on the line. And the winner of the match was Curtis Axel. Curtis Axel, I mean, they had that match at Battleground. And I really wanted R-Truth to win because ever since Stephanie McMahon said that R-Truth, you haven't had a title shot in a while, I think he finally needs to get that chance again. That chance he deserves, that title shot he needs. It may not be the WWE Championship, but it can be a mid-card title. He can have some gold around his waist again. I'm pretty sure this is not the end of Curtis Axel versus R-Truth. They may keep letting this go on until R-Truth finally wins and he celebrates and be like, I finally won my belt. I finally won a title. I'm a champion now or whatever. You know, but Curtis Axel defeated R-Truth just like he did at Battleground. And yeah, now let's go on to the second match. It was the Los Matadores versus El Locals. For those of you that don't know who El Locals is, he is Ricardo Rodriguez, under a mask. That's his other gimmick. That's like I think that was his original gimmick before he came to WWE. I'm not sure, but when he wrestles as El Local, he's a pretty good wrestler. I mean, he's like a lucha libre type of style wrestler. And the winners of the match were the Los Matadores. I guess it was just a 2-on-1 handicap match. That's pretty weird. And it's actually strange to see El Locals on TV. I think that's his first time actually on TV. I'm not sure if they just gonna start this gimmick out well, like start him out on SmackDown just having a random match, or get him involved in storylines and just keep him competing at live events, because he's been seen at live events before. But we'll see what happened in the near. We'll see what will happen in the near future. Hopefully. Afterwards, they showed a recap of Shawn Michaels' campaign speech on Raw when he became special guest referee for Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan at Hell in a Cell. Afterwards, right after that, the third match was Goldust and Cody Rhodes versus. Wait, that wasn't the third match. It was announced that Goldust and Cody Rhodes will go against Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. The third match. Actually, Cameron, Naomi, and Brie Bella went against Eve Marie, Natalya, and Caitlyn in a 6-man tag team match. And Naomi, she pinned Caitlyn. That match consisted of the Total Divas cast, of course. I mean, excluding Caitlyn. Like, as far as WWE, they've been using their divas that's been on that show, Total Divas. They've been like the only divas having matches lately. They've been going back and forth with AJ Lee, and Caitlyn's getting involved now, you know. But, yeah, the first Cameron, Naomi, and Brie Bella, they won the match. After that, Renee Young interviews Goldust and Cody Rhodes backstage. I'm pretty sure they talked about their match at Battleground. They probably talked about getting their job back, or talked about the main event on SmackDown against Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. But I wonder what they'll say. Hopefully we'll see this Friday on SmackDown when it comes live on TV. And the fourth match was Damien Sandow versus Alberto Del Rio. Unfortunately, Well, of course, most people are going to predict this and be like, yeah, of course it was going to happen. Alberto Del Rio gets the win. Sandow ended up getting cheered during the match. That's surprising, actually. For some of you guys that don't know, there's been rumors spreading that Sandow may turn face soon as he defend his briefcase, and it's rumored that he's supposed to lose that match, like the match he defend his briefcase against Alberto. The match when he's ready to give away that briefcase to become world heavyweight champion, he's actually supposed to lose that match, and that's supposed to start his upcoming face turn. It's a lot of heel wrestlers turning face now. Not a lot, but he's one of the few, like Antonio Cesaro. But yeah, and after that match, they showed a recap of John Cena on the Good Morning America. I'm not really going to talk much about that because I'm not sure why he was on Good Morning America. He probably was talking about something he's doing in the commercial, or he may have an upcoming movie, or he may talk about his match against Alberto. I doubt he'll talk about that match because, I never really seen a wrestler talk about their upcoming match unless the match is that big. But who knows? He may talk about his match against Alberto and talk about him returning or whatever. Or I'll talk about Total Divas. Who knows? And the fifth match was the Great Khali, Darren Young, and the Great Khali and the Primetime Players. Excuse me, I should have just said it all out. Go against 3MB, and the Primetime Players and the Great Khali won the match against 3MB. Khali got the pin on Heath Slater after a big chop to the head. Ever since, as far as the Primetime Players goes, ever since Darren Young, he revealed who he revealed his sexuality. They're kind of been getting that push. I'm not saying just because he revealed his sexuality doesn't mean they're getting that push. I'm just saying, like, it seems as if it's like that, but it's actually not. They probably were going to get that push eventually in the near future. And the Great Khali, I'm not sure what they're doing with him now. They're just putting him in random matches now. But hey, he's been winning a couple of matches lately. He's like a win and a lose. One minute he wins a match, one minute he loses a match. That's like the only way you can put it, actually, when it comes to the Great Khali. And as far as 3MB goes, I really don't have much to say about 3MB. I just know that in the near future, Drew McIntyre, he may be leaving 3MB because he's supposed to go back to his Chosen One gimmick, which I honestly can't wait for because I miss that Drew McIntyre. That Drew McIntyre was awesome. He was dominant. I mean, he was solo, basically. When you leave a group and go solo, you be better than ever. I mean, you may learn from what you learned in the group and just put that all into your hands and make something out of yourself, man. I mean, that Chosen One gimmick may be better than ever, better than before. And last but not least, the main event was Cody Rhodes and Goldust versus Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. The winners of that match, of course, was Cody Rhodes and Goldust. Cody got the pin on Harper for the win. Cody Rhodes, he probably hit the disaster kick or the crossroads on one of them, and that's how they won the match, I'm pretty sure. Ever since they came, I'm actually shocked Goldust actually back wrestling in the ring again because, it's been a while since he, wrestled like this. He hasn't wrestled with his brother. This is like his first time actually teaming up with his brother because they used to have a little feud going on when Cody was heel, but now that he's face, they finally decided to put Goldust and Cody Rhodes together, a.k.a. the Rhodes family. And yeah, and it's pretty good to see Goldust wrestle again. I mean, the guy's like, I don't know how old he is, but I know he's probably like in his late 30s at least, or his early 40s, because he's been working in WWE development, and he's been working with the upcoming talent. He's been working backstage, working on the set or whatever, just taking care of some business. But yeah, they finally got Goldust wrestling again. It's good to see him wrestle and kick some ass, dominate with his brother. I'm not gonna say dominate, but knocking some heads. But yeah, guys, that's about it. If you wanna read the results again, if you don't understand English, if you didn't understand what I said in the video, because I know I talk pretty fast. I'm actually trying to rush this thing right quick. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. Please follow me on Twitter at as13000. I will follow back. And thanks for watching this video. Peace out.